Crash course on art history, modern and contemporary art. Discover the fascinating world of modern and contemporary art, from the revolutionary movements of the 20th century to the cutting-edge works being produced by today's artists. Introduction. Modern and contemporary art is a diverse and dynamic field that encompasses a wide range of styles, techniques, and movements. From the avant-garde works of the early 20th century to the groundbreaking pieces being created by today's artists, modern and contemporary art is a constantly evolving and challenging field. In this crash course, we will explore some of the most important movements and artists in modern and contemporary art, and take a closer look at some of the most influential works in this exciting field. Interesting examples and stories. One of the most famous works of modern art is Marcel Duchamp's Fountain, a porcelain urinal that he submitted to an art exhibition in 1917. Duchamp's provocative work challenged traditional notions of what could be considered art and sparked a fierce debate about the role of the artist and the value of art itself. Another groundbreaking movement in modern art was Surrealism, which emerged in the 1920s and 30s and was characterized by its dreamlike and often unsettling imagery. One of the most famous Surrealist artists was Salvador Dali, whose works included the melting clocks in The Persistence of Memory, and the bizarre and unsettling figures in The Elephants. In the 1950s and 60s, the abstract expressionist movement emerged in the United States, with artists like Jackson Pollock, Mark Rothko, and Willem de Kooning creating large, gestural works that emphasized the physical act of painting. These works were often characterized by their intense emotionality and sense of spontaneity. In the 1960s and 70s, the pop art movement emerged, with artists like Andy Warhol, Roy Lichtenstein, and Claes Oldenburg creating works that were inspired by popular culture and consumerism. Warhol's famous Campbell's soup cans and Marilyn Monroe portraits are among the most iconic works of the pop art movement. Top 12 popular modern and contemporary artworks. 1. Les Demoiselles d'Avignon by Pablo Picasso. This groundbreaking work from 1907 is often considered the first Cubist painting and marked a turning point in modern art. 2 inches The Persistence of Memory by Salvador Dali. This surrealist masterpiece features melting clocks and other bizarre and dreamlike elements. 3. Campbell's Soup Cans by Andy Warhol. This series of paintings featuring the ubiquitous soup cans was a hallmark of the pop art movement. 4. Number 1 by Jackson Pollock. This large, gestural work from 1949 is a quintessential example of abstract expressionism. 5. Marilyn Diptych by Andy Warhol. This series of portraits of Marilyn Monroe, created after her death, is one of Warhol's most iconic works. 6. The Gates by Christo and Jean Claude. This massive installation featured over 7,000 saffron-colored fabric panels draped across Central Park in New York City. 7. Untitled, Cowboy, by Richard Prince. This photograph of a Marlboro Man cowboy was one of the most controversial works of the 1980s and sparked a debate about the nature of art and copyright law. 8 inches Untitled, I Shop Therefore I Am, by Barbara Kruger. This striking work features a photograph of a woman overlaid with the text, I shop therefore I am, and critiques consumerism and the commodification of identity. 9. Untitled, Portrait of Ross in L.A., by Felix Gonzalez Torres. This minimalist work features a pile of candy that viewers are invited to take, representing the artist's partner who died of AIDS. 10. Tree, by Ai Weiwei. This large-scale installation features a grove of trees made from 11. Pop art emerged in the 1950s and 60s as a reaction to the mass production and consumer culture that characterized the post-war era. Artists like Andy Warhol, Roy Lichtenstein, and Claes Oldenburg drew inspiration from popular culture and everyday objects, creating works that celebrated the mundane and the kitsch. Pop art was also closely associated with the rise of advertising and commercialism, and many artists employed advertising techniques in their work. One of the most famous examples of pop art is Warhol's series of Campbell's soup cans, which consisted of 32 canvases, each depicting a different variety of soup. Another iconic work is Lichtenstein's Wham, which depicts a fighter plane firing a missile at an enemy aircraft. 12. Contemporary art. Contemporary art refers to the art being produced today, and it encompasses a wide variety of styles, media, and techniques. With the rise of globalization and digital technology, Contemporary artists have an unprecedented range of tools and materials at their disposal, and they often draw inspiration from a wide variety of sources. One prominent trend in contemporary art is installation art, which involves creating immersive environments or large-scale installations that invite the viewer to engage with the work in new and unexpected ways. Other contemporary artists focus on social and political issues, using their work to raise awareness about topics like climate change, racism, and gender inequality. Some notable contemporary artists include Ai Weiwei, Yayoi Kusama, Banksy, and Damien Hirst, among many others. In conclusion, modern and contemporary art has been shaped by a wide range of cultural, social, and technological changes over the past century. From the revolutionary movements of the early 20th century to the cutting-edge works being produced today, artists have continually pushed the boundaries of what art can be and what it can do. Whether exploring the subconscious mind, critiquing consumer culture, or engaging with social and political issues, modern and contemporary art reflects the complexities of the world we live in and challenges us to see things in new and unexpected ways. Poem. In the world of modern art, where boundaries seem to fall apart, artists challenge the norm. With works that can shock and transform. From the cubist's fractured shapes, to the pop artist's commercial tapes, the avant-garde and the surreal, all push the boundaries with appeal. Contemporary art has much to say, with issues that are relevant today. From climate change to social plight, artists shine a spotlight on what's right. So let us embrace this world of art, where the imagination can take heart, and explore the endless possibilities of creativity and new realities. Start planning your next global adventure with ease and convenience with our Booking.com referral link. https://www.booking.com/index.html?aid equals 7989335 as a great choice to plan your next trip. You can find and book flights, hotels, cars, and local attractions all in one place, and their price match guarantee ensures you're getting the best deal. Thank you for kind support our Anhub Metaverse channel, and please watch more interesting videos here.